Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cobram here at Thompsons Beach at the Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. My name is Jonathan Cannon. You can call me Jono or anything else you like, really. We've got ourselves a pool match between the number 3 seeds and the number 12 seeds of Bettenay and Alisha Stevens taking on Cassie, Dodd and Charlotte Duncan. Cassie and Charlotte are in the maroon, purple, pink tops, and in the yellow tops is Bettenay and Alisha Stevens. First points to Dodd and Duncan. And if you're joining us and new to the sport, welcome. This is the first round of the Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. Kicking off on the banks of the Murray River here at Thompsons Beach, Australia's largest inland beach, which is significantly smaller than last year, thanks to copious amounts of rain, La Nina, and the emptying of several dams have seen some of the beach and court space reduced significantly by, we'd say, about 50%, which is good for the farmers, but not so good for our beach volleyballing. Bettenay with a winner. She's been on fire in the off-season. Not only dominating the training in the gym and on the sand, but also social media. Alisha Stevens not quite able to control that defensive up, and Dodd and Duncan go out to a 2-point lead here early in the first set. Both of these teams coming fresh off a win last night, or yesterday. Cobram is, of course, a border town with Barooga. Cobram located on the Victorian side of the border of the Murray River, and Barooga on the New South Wales side. Last year we had a ripping time and it was 60 degrees on court. Today a lot cooler and much more pleasant. Player condition levels are, or player comfort factor levels are optimal. We'll have a quick change of ends as that score line changes to the multiple of 7, which is 4-3. Going the way of Dodd and Duncan. And that's Alisha Stevens with not only the serve, but the unreturnable. 4-all. What a great set from Alisha Stevens. That little back set after she peeled off the block. What a ripper. And then Bettenay with a cross-court winner. And they hit the lead. And speaking of lead, out the back here on our secondary court where the men are playing, there is an absolute rip snorter happening as Chris McHugh buries one into the sand. But they are trailing the Victorian duo of Abella and Cowfair. In the third set, it is 1-all, and I believe 8-9 with Paul Burnett trailing and serving. Bettenay back here on our main court with the serve and the lead, 6-5. Little jump float. And we'll have a replay because the ball from the men's court that we just discussed has sailed over the top. Hello, everybody out there. Just over my shoulder here out our little door is going to be the men's game. And it looks like it's 10-all here in the third set. That's a change of ends. Multiples of 5 in the third and deciding set. So that would suggest that. And back on our number 1 court is going to be Bettenay still serving. Let's get that great little jump float. Getting Dodd and Duncan short. And it's Cassie Dodd from WA with just a little tip over the top. Or a roll shot to the back corner. Out of reach. Little jump float from the lefty in Charlotte Duncan. She's another Queenslander. Great defense. Can she get a swing away here? Not quite. A little bit too tight from Cassie Dodd from that behind bump set. And Bettenay was all over it. Bettenay, Stevens and Duncan all from Queensland. And it's Cassie Dodd, the lone WA girl. Service error from the girls in gold. That's going to take us to a 2-point buffer. Cassie Dodd with the jump float. She's in the white visor. Charlotte in the black visor. Charlotte's also left-handed, so just for those of you playing at home, trying to tell the difference between the two. And if we turn our attention just quickly to the court out the back here, we've got the men's match. Boys in purple or maroon taking on the guys in green. Guys in green are the Vic boys of Cowfair and Abella, and they are currently 13-12 up, 1-all. 13-12 up here in the third set. So the number 1 seeds right up against it. McHugh with a jump serve and a fault, and they've got themselves a match point out the back. But we've got ourselves an all tied up affair here at 10-all on our main broadcast court. That'll take us to 11-10, my apologies, and then we'll go straight to a technical timeout, and we'll join the action behind me through the doorway. We've got all angles covered here. McHugh with a big swing, and the defensive up has been retrieved by Cowfair. Somehow, after Abella got that one away, and that one has gone out. And the elation from Cowfair and Abella shows you that they have just taken this one out in 3 sets, 15-12. Wowee.
Cobram-Barooga's fresh new bar, 1981.
What a match to start day 2 of the ABVT.
Back here on the main broadcast court. We're back after a technical timeout with Bettenay and Stevens leading 11-10. And it's going to be Alisha Stevens, the Queenslander, with the serve.
Happy to be back on the sand, back on the tour, traveling the country. Up and down this Australian coastline. Matches underway across 4 courts. Best in the business starting their stuff. An absolutely dominating day 2. Welcome to the Cobram-Barooga Classic here. Matches underway all the way through the finals this afternoon. Semi-finals and medal matches for Super Sunday. Get yourself courtside.
Couldn't quite retrieve that one, Bettenay, from the defensive up after she peeled from the block. But Dodd with a swing and a winner, and we got ourselves a 1-point ball game here in the first set. Big bang from Bettenay. Big leaping Queenslander. Great swing. And we've got ourselves a decent lead, you could say, to the number 3 seeds. Bettenay and Stevens, they lead 16-10. That's going to bring ourselves That's going to bring us up a set point here in the first set. 20 points to 11. Apologies for our scoring system. And that's an error and the first set going to the girls in gold. Caitlin Bettenay and Alisha Stevens, our number 3 seeds, taking on the number 12 seeds, Cassie Dodd and Charlotte Duncan. And we'll be back with second set action in just a moment.
Nikki Laird will get to the net. Can she finish it with a block? Just had to win a gold medal from here.
Winner straight through the middle. Block and defender from Alisha Stevens. And kicking things off here in the second set. Stevens again with a winner. This time destroying the block. Punching her way through those hands of Charlotte Duncan. And then she's going to head back to the baseline for a serve herself. And that ball goes in and on the line. Very, very nicely done from Dodd and Duncan as they square things up here 2-2 in the second set. Almost looked like we had ourselves a serve off, but that ball is going the way of Dodd and Duncan. And it's going to be Duncan, the swinging southpaw with the serve. Cassie Dodd with a big block. She got tooled and burst through in the first couple of swings, but this time shuts up shop. Deep corner, just a little too long on the longest part of the court from Bettenay. And we've got ourselves a 4-2 lead here to the number 12 seeds in Cassie, Dodd and Charlotte Duncan. Dodd with another block, but she just claims a little bit of the tape. And we've got ourselves a net touch and a change of ends. And it's going to be Alisha Stevens with the ball in hand. Great angle from Dodd, but that one goes just wide of the sideline. And another point going the way of the girls in gold. Both girls from Queensland. Charlotte Duncan also from Queensland. And it's Cassie Dodd, the lonely soldier from Wawa land. Another tool going off the Dodd block. Stevens with a winner. Back corner winner from Dodd. That'll send Duncan back to the serve. Seven, 6. A nice little 1-point lead to Caitlin Bettenay. Oh, a wiping left-handed knuckles from Duncan. Comes up trumps. And we get ourselves all tied up. Scoreline is 7-all and a change of ends. Bettenay with a roll shot. Just beforehand, she pumped one down the line, but it was out, and it was a replay, so it didn't really matter in the end. But the ability to get the defender to go back and forth coming up trumps for Bettenay. Ah, sweet hands and a sweet swing from Caitlin and Alisha. They hit the lead 10-9. Perfect conditions out here at Cobram on Thompsons Beach. Not a wind, or a breath of wind rather, in sight. And we'll go to a tech timeout with Bettenay and Stevens leading 12-10. 12-9 even. Bettenay with a big old block. 13-9, they've raced out to a very handy lead here. It was a tight affair at the start here of the second set. But this is around about where they started to pull away. And it looks like they're going to do the same again. Bettenay at the net. 14-9. Alisha Stevens with a defensive block on her teammate. That one not able to get up, and we got a 2-point advantage to Bettenay and Stevens, but on the comeback trail is Dodd and Duncan. Oh, great swing straight down the line from Alisha Stevens. Bettenay with a set, opening up the court. Well read and great setup from Dodd and Duncan on defense. alliteration aside, they couldn't get it up. Two-point lead to Bettenay and Stevens. The girls in gold. They lead 1-0 as we change ends once again. And that's going to take Duncan back to the baseline. The lefty. As she goes back to the baseline, she hands the ball to Dodd. It's Dodd's serve. Oh, finds her way through again. Stevens through the Dodd block. Well, they get themselves a down ball, almost free ball. Left-hander goes to the corner. Bettenay with a wind-up. Knuckles. Defense. And Charlotte. Oh, gets it twice. Gets a defense. Another one. And just gets Knuckles over the top. As all four girls sucking in the big 0-2. What an absolute ripper point. Hands on heads. All four girls doubled over. And it's a 4-point lead to the girls in gold. Timeout called by Duncan and Dodd. And we're back here on the main broadcast court here at Thompsons Beach on the banks of the mighty Murray. And if you stayed tuned between that timeout break, you would have seen some magnificent sights here in Cobram-Barooga, the Murray area. And it is best shared. So come up here, camp, stay, play, whenever you like. And back from the break, we've got ourselves an ace from Alisha Stevens, much to the dismay of Dodd and Duncan. It's going to take them out to a 4-point buffer. Duncan with the pass. Bettenay with the block, but she doesn't get the stat because it was called 2 touches on the set. Full stretch from Stevens. Oh, and just a mishandle on Dodd. And ladies and gents, Apologies for the scoreline misinterpretations, but that is the game. 21-13, 2 sets to love going the way of Bettenay and Stevens, our number 3 seeds. More women's matches up on our broadcast court here on court 2 of the banks of the mighty Murray here at Thompsons Beach in Cobram for the Australian Beach Volleyball Tour.